end of March up until now the beginning of July, I've been going through a few things with my hair. Honestly, I've been very frustrated with my hair because one, I don't have time to really do it. Two, my scalp condition, which I'll talk about later, has not really improved, and I feel like I've run out of styling options for myself, and that has to do with my scalp condition. So the last, I guess, 3 months, I have really been just washing my hair and wearing it under a wig. Like, I would wash my hair in twists or braids, let it dry, and then put a wig on. And it became so bad that I was buying like a whole bunch of wigs just so I could have different looks. So the end of March, I had like 2 wigs, and you guys have seen those 2 wigs. I had a short one and I had a long one. I have 11 wigs now. 11. So from March to July 1st, 11 wigs. Yeah, that's how frustrated and serious I was about not having to deal with my hair. I just, you know, with my job now, I work in the evenings, and so I really don't have time to focus on my hair like I used to when I was unemployed. So when I wake up in the morning, it's all about getting errands done, things like that. And then I go to work, and then I come back home, and I don't really feel like doing my hair. So that's all I was doing, was wearing wigs. Yeah, but I was content with that because it gave me more time. As far as styling options, for me, I need styles that I can wash every few days. And many styles that I would like to get or that people suggest, I can't get them because they be ruined after a couple of days. So when I did do my hair, I resorted to the micro twist like I have now, or I did my kinky twist, which I haven't done since January actually. But that's really all I could do, and with those styles, you know, I could wear them for 3 to 4 weeks, and you know, I wouldn't have to really worry about my hair. So that's what I would do when I wore it out. But other than that, I really didn't do a whole lot. From time to time, I wore a puff or I wore a ponytail, you know, and that was pretty much it. I just was not motivated to do my hair. And being off of Hotkey and YouTube, I really wasn't getting any motivation because I wasn't looking at anybody else. I wasn't seeing what the new trends were and stuff like that. So it was just me sulking and, you know, just sitting at home being frustrated, and I just wasn't dealing with it. So what I decided to do recently was to go ahead and get back on Hotkey, get back on YouTube, and just kind of build that motivation back up and everything. So that's kind of, you know, how I felt since March. So for those of you who don't know what SG is, or seborrheic dermatitis is, it is a form of eczema, and basically it's characterized by itchy scalp, dandruff, scaling, yellowish, whitish patches on the scalp, or they can be, you know, behind your ears or sometimes on your face as well, those patches. And it is just really bad. There is no cure right now for SD. Some things are in the work, but really all you can do is treat it. And I have been in a flare-up mode for, actually it's been a few years to be honest, because it really hasn't subsided. I mean, I have good days and I have really bad days. So lately I've had really bad days, and it's just not really letting up for me. So I have to wash my hair on a regular basis, like every 2 to 4 days really, to kind of get some relief because it is that bad. I mean, it burnt, my scalp feels like it's burning, and sometimes I scratch my scalp so much that I scratch it raw. I mean, just to be honest, I know that's gross sounding, but I scratch it raw. It'll bleed, you know, and I've been looking for natural treatments for a good almost a year now to kind of deal with it. But I can show you what I'm using now as far as a cleanser by Butters and Bars, and it's their medicated shampoo. I haven't done a review on this yet, but it's been really helpful. My wash frequency with this is probably still 3 or 4 days, so it's not really extending my wash days, but it's been helping because it has the neem oil, borage oil, and like eucalyptus oils in it, so it really helps as far as just soothing my scalp. But that's been one of the main things I've been using. And I've also used another shampoo by Butters and Bars. It is their Shea and Honey shampoo. I'm almost done. But this has been a good one too. Now, it doesn't have any of the, I guess, the antifungal or antibacterial ingredients in there, but I don't know, for some reason it still agrees with my scalp, and I can go a good 4 or 5 days with that as well. So that's what I've been using most consistently. I did go back to Chagrin Valley soaps, and I bought another bar of the neem and tea tree. I bought the full size this time because I really liked that bar back when I was doing those trials. So I bought a full bar this time, and I'll be using that more consistently once I'm done with the Butters and Bars. But recently what I started to do was to look into more preventative measures when it comes to my diet, and I haven't fully, you know, delved into that area, but whatever I learn I will be sharing with you guys. But because a lot of ladies have wrote me and they're like, you know, I've had the condition and I changed my diet, da da da, I feel better, you know, my scalp feels better. However, a lot of those ladies didn't tell me how they changed their diet. So I'm going to be doing the research myself and looking into what's going to help me to kind of prevent the flare-ups from even starting. Now, I did have a few people say that they cut out gluten or other things that they were allergic to, whether it was nuts or fish or dairy, citrus fruits, things like that. So I'm going to have to change my thinking, y'all, because that's going to be really hard for me to kind of cut those things out completely. But I'm going to see what I can do, and I will let you guys know every step of the way what I'm doing. But I also found this website recently that offered some insight into some oils that were helpful for the scalp. They had mentioned olive oil and coconut oil. Now, I've used coconut oil before on my scalp, and it didn't really help. Try the olive oil, and it was very helpful. I mean, my scalp was itching really, really bad a couple of days ago. And what I did was went through it and treated it with some tea tree oil and water, cleaned it up a little bit. And then I just put some extra virgin olive oil on my scalp. And I lie to you not, my scalp has felt pretty good the last couple of days. Now, it's still itching, but it feels better. It's not as, it doesn't feel as inflamed or that burning feeling that I usually have. So I haven't needed to scratch it, you know, a whole lot. So that, you know, may be working for me, and I'll have to continue to use it to see how it goes. But that's just a brief update on my scalp situation. I will be back to things over the last few months, but I haven't posted anything. Like I said, I have Kinky Curly video, I have the Flexi Rod video, I also have product reviews, and a new straightening routine. So I have a lot of things to share with you guys. So as I continue to learn information, I will come back on and post those things. So I will see you guys. Bye.